Prince William's first interview since becoming a new dad is coming in, as I said, right as we speak. So let's look what we have so far.
As any new parent knows, you're only too happy to show off your new child and, you know, proclaim that he's the best looking or the best everything. You know, it's nice that people want to see George. So, you know, I'm just glad he wasn't screaming his head off the whole way through.
That moment when he came out with the car seat, fathers around the planet will be cursing you for doing it so easily.
Believe me, it wasn't my first time, and I know there's been speculation about that. I had to practice, I really did. I was terrified that I was going to do some, you know, it was going to fall off or the door wasn't going to close properly.
And your decision to drive off, I remember that moment as well.
I think driving your son and your wife away from hospital when they just had a born, it was really important to me, and I don't like fuss, so it's much easier to do it yourself. I'm reasonably headstrong about what I believe in and what I go for, and I've got fantastic people around me who give me great support and advice. He's a little bit of a rascal, let's put it that way. So he either reminds me of my brother or me when I was younger, I'm not sure. But he's doing very well at the moment. He does like to keep having his nappy changed. And
you did the first nappy, of course.
I did the first nappy, yeah, exactly.
It's a badge of honour.
Well, it's a badge of honour, exactly. I wasn't allowed to get away with it. I had every midwife staring at me going, you do it, you do it. He's a little, he's growing quite quickly actually, but he's a little fighter. He kind of, he wriggles around quite a lot, and he doesn't want to go to sleep that much, which is a little bit of a problem. But he's...
So you're up a lot at night?
A little bit, yeah.
tired.
Not as much as Catherine, but, you know, she's doing a fantastic job.
How is she, okay?
Yes, very well. For me, Catherine and now little George are my priorities.
Prince William talking to CNN's Max Foster. Let's talk about it now with our royal expert, Tina Brown, author of the Diana Chronicles and editor-in-chief of the Daily Beast. And what a charming little interview there.
He's such an accessible, charming guy. You know, he has all those people skills that, you know, his poor father never had, but he really does.
He does, but it was also making the point very clearly that he's very self-consciously doing this in a brand new way.
Absolutely, and you know, he keeps the fact that he drove off himself in the car, came out with a baby seat. These are very symbolic acts. I mean, even though they seem just accessible, obviously, you know, it's been thought about a bit too, because he's trying to make the point: I am a regular, you know, accessible, modern prince.
Here's what's not regular: he had to practice the car seat, and I don't blame him because I had to do the car seat the first. I had no idea how to do it the first time.
If he tipped that baby off into the sidewalk, it would not have been very amusing.
And so, what more do you expect now? We've seen them break so much new ground in so many ways. What does this mean for the little baby, George?
Well, I think, you know, what was so great actually about Princess Diana was that she herself raised William and Harry to be regular princes. They went down water slides, they went to the zoo, they did all these things, and she took them to see homeless shelters and all the things that never would have happened before. So I think you're going to see an even greater, you know, path that he will take his child in the same way, Kate and he. They will obviously try to do everything they can to make this childhood modern, to make it unpretentious, to make it unfussy and grand and fussy and all the things that, you know, a royal prince used to be. But that process was really begun with their own upbringing, which is why you see him so very relaxed now.
And now we've heard from Prince William. In a few weeks, we'll also hear from Kate for the first time.
Well, indeed, that'll be an epic. She's playing it so flawlessly. She really is. You know, she's been there with her parents, you know, in the country all through August.
And I gotta say, it's also so great to see in his face. He looks like a very happy dad.
He's so content. And when he mentioned his dog that he's also crazy about, you suddenly feel this is a family now. And it's very appealing.
It certainly is. Tina Brown, thanks very much.